Yeah, I got a show for y'all.
Man, we talking about these clowns again. Yep. Kamala's on The View trying to get votes for her campaign. And before I even get to the video, this whole interview is so disingenuous. This is the fake. I think this is the fakest woman on this planet. Yeah. Everything's a lie. Let's go to the video. She's the fakest woman. This is the fakest show on the planet. Yep.
Wonderful to see you.
It's wonderful to see you.
And look at how we're all dressed so.
Yes.
Well, most of us. Yeah. Some of us are just as we are. But you just walked out to Freedom by Beyonce, which is a campaign anthem for you.
Yeah.
And you've barely taken a breath since 79 days ago when President Biden called your house and said he was stepping down and passing you the torch. Bye! And then hung up. So,
kind of.
How close? I mean, so you get this phone call, and I guess you can tell who's calling, and what does he say?
So I'll set the scene for you.
Okay.
So it was a Sunday, and our family, my niece, her husband, and their 2 daughters were staying with us. And I had promised them that Sunday Auntie was going to make pancakes and bacon, and we were going to have a really... And, the kids wake up, the girls, they're 6 and 8, they were at the time, they wake up early. We always wake up the first.
Right.
So they come knocking on the door, and we have our quiet time in the morning, just me and the girls. And so I went to work out, and I had on cooking shows, and they were asking me, Auntie, what's that ingredient? What's that ingredient? And they're playing while I'm working out. Make breakfast. We sit down. We're having breakfast. And we'd been working on a puzzle. So they wanted more bacon, got more bacon. And then, you know how it goes. And so then we had a puzzle, so we went back up to work on the puzzle. I'm still in my workout clothes.
Right.
And we're working on the puzzle.
Jesus.
And the phone rings.
Right.
So I said, Auntie, you'll be right back. And it was the president. And he told me his decision. And I'll tell you, the first thing I asked him is, are you sure?
All right, stop right there.
Because what
all of this is fake. I don't believe any of this happened. Yeah. Hey, did y'all notice at the beginning of that video the way they was going back and forth, the corn between those two, between Whoopi and Kamala? That was like some kind of inside joke that only they had purview to. Yeah, they're just trying to help her, make her feel comfortable. Yeah, but didn't you sense that? Did y'all sense that? It's like an inside joke for Whoopi and Kamala. Yeah, but this whole administration, ever since when Biden went in office, even when he was running against Trump, everybody's like, this dude is in mental decline. Yeah. He's got cognitive difficulties, right? Yeah. We seen this coming 4 years ago, and she acts like she's sitting at home and was taken off guard. Mm-hmm. Oh, you want me to be the president? Yeah. Are you sure? If you believe that, you believe Biden's been running this country for the last 4 years. That dude is not all there. Yeah. That's a story they made up to make her appeal, so she can appeal to more people. And she used the word auntie. Right. She keeps saying that as if she's trying to sound like she's more black. Yeah. Yeah. All that was fake. Every last bit of it. Especially when her and Whoopi was going back and forth. Like, they know that dude is he's not pulling the punches, man. He's not making the decision in our country. Yeah. Like, he actually called her. No, she got that information through somebody else. Obama called you. That's who called you. That's what they was giggling about. I'm telling you. Oh, you sure? You sure you want to do this? No, that was Obama. Of course, he had no choice. They pulled all the funding from him. Yeah, the debate sucked. And who was behind all that? Yep, you guessed it. Now you making up this, how you was making pancakes. I bet you don't even cook. I bet you got a cook in your house. If you think that woman knows how to make pancakes, you are crazy. Well, making pancakes is easy. I mean, easy for me, not easy for her. But this is the thing. You got armed guards. You got security. But you cook your own pancakes. I guarantee you have a chef, a cook. Yeah. You cooking pancakes, out doing puzzles. Oh, phone's ringing. It's the president. like you don't see him and work with him for like the last 4 years. It's the president calls. Now, if the president calls me, I'm like, who's that? It's the president. That's how I would act. Yeah. Why would you act like that? Keep this video going.
Decision.
Yeah.
And historic.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And we talked for a while.
Pause it. Hey, man. Hey,
Is she wearing those earrings again?
I don't know about that. But she said it was historic. Yeah. You running for president, didn't nobody vote for you?
Yeah. Yeah, who voted for you? Didn't nobody vote for you?
When you tried to run for president last time around,
Even black people didn't like you.
yeah, this is historic.
Yeah.
Especially when you couple that with the fact that when Biden was running, y'all wouldn't even let RFK run.
Yeah. Yeah.
Biden was running unopposed.
Yep. If RFK was on stage, I think he could have got enough. I think he would have been the Democratic nominee.
I don't know. That party went so far left.
Nah, but that guy's common sense, though. I still have a lot of faith in the Democratic liberal. The progressive has totally lost their mind.
Well,
they
they are.
hijacked that party. You know?
Yeah, go ahead and keep playing this charade.
I think she has those damn earrings on again.
Yeah,
She only got one pair of earrings?
Well, you think somebody's talking to her in the ear?
Obama's probably talking to her through them.
I went back into the room where the girls were, and I'm like, go get your father.
This is so
Pause it. Like your husband didn't know what was going on. This call never happened.
Yeah.
The Biden administration, the powers that be, because Biden's a puppet. Everybody knew that this was going to make you his replacement. It's not that Biden decided to do that.
They forced him to. Hey, and everybody, all this is fake. All those people in on this, they're laughing at something that's not even funny.
Your husband didn't know. He's Jewish and he didn't know.
I find that hard to believe. Jews
know everything.
Yeah, they do.
Call your father. It's the president on the line. He just said he wants me to run for president.
Oh, man.
Keep it going.
And so we laughed afterwards. Nick is their father. We laughed that Amara, the elder one, was kind of like Paul Revere, and Leela, the younger one, was Paul Revere's horse.
What the hell is so funny?
But, you know, so there were...
You know, you be laughing at somebody, they're not funny, and you like, did your face start hurting? Didn't it look like all their faces hurt or something? I'm tired of faking
this is a charade. This show's been, I still don't know why this show is on TV. It just goes to how many dumb people are in this country. Dumb women.
Yeah.
Just sit at home and watch this. Who else watches this?
Our founding fathers was right. Again.
Shut up.
You keep telling me.
It was a real split screen, obviously, and then the rest of the day was, I mean, it was surreal. I'll tell you honestly, one of the first people I called was my pastor. I mean, I needed to talk to God, you know, and to pray.
Yeah.
It was, I understood in real time what was happening, and obviously then it really set in the hours and days to come. But
I've seen this coming for weeks. What's your pastor say? If I was your pastor, you're going to burn in hell. You better come to church and repent right away.
Hey, her husband.
You called your pastor. Did he bring up about that whole waiting for woman can wait up to 9 months to get a you know what? Kind of pastor is he?
Tell him, man. What they call it? Synagogue of Satan. That's who she pledges to. Synagogue of Satan.
Let's go to some more video.
day.
We are very happy to see you here
Thank
today.
you. Thank you.
for
I'm
coming.
glad to be with you.
As Vice President, you've worked very closely with President Biden for almost 4 years. He was here on our show.
Yeah.
And he said there wasn't a single thing that he did that you could not do. What do you think would be the biggest specific difference between your presidency and a Biden presidency?
Nothing.
Well, we're obviously two different people, and we have a lot of shared life experiences. For example, the way we feel about our family and our parents and so on. But we're also different people, and I will bring those sensibilities to how I lead. For example, I know we're going to talk today, but one of the issues that I'm very focused on is what we do around home health care.
Yes.
I have done a lot of work as it relates to, sadly, but violence against women and children. I care a lot about that. I love our small businesses. My mother raised my sister and me predominantly, but we had what we called a second mother who lived 2 houses down who helped my mother raise us. She was a small business owner. I love our small businesses, and
really,
and so the influence of a personal experience will have its impact on the presidency.
Well, if anything, would you have done something differently than President Biden during the past 4 years?
There is not a thing that comes to mind in terms of, and I've been a part of most of the decisions that have had impact.
Yeah.
Hey, did you hear her say she said she's against violence against women and children, but you let all these women and children get trafficked through our southern border? They said it's an estimated over 250, it may be higher, children that are missing.
How about all the women that's been assaulted?
Yeah.
By illegal immigrants sexually.
Yeah. You said you're against the violence against women and children. So why didn't you shut down that border a lot sooner? Because the majority of the people that come through there, especially women and children, are molested and have been RAPE.
It's countless stories of illegal immigrants hurting women and children in this country.
And then you double down, I wouldn't do anything differently.
I heard I remember this one Democrat got a question like, why are you voting for Kamala? She's already been in office 3 years. Well, she's not the president. That's what they say. She was a vice president. Now she's president. She can change things. Now she goes on the View and asks a question. What would you do different? Nothing.
She's the border czar. She says she's against violence against women and children. We're actually funding people to traffic women and children into our country illegally.
Yeah,
and on top of that, they're being abused sexually.
The government is actually funding that.
But she says she's against violence against women and children.
And there's nothing you would do different than Biden. You got my vote. You are going to be a great president.
The only way you get my vote is if I had a vagina. That's the only way you get my vote.
What?
You don't get it? I said the only way she'd get my vote is if I had a vagina between my legs. Get it?
No, I don't get it.
Now, you slow?
Oh, the number of women vote for?
Yeah, stupid women. Sorry. Not all women are stupid. There's some good, strong, conservative women out there got brains, smart. Good woman. I salute you.
Kamala Harris is a train wreck.
Yeah. I'm so scared if that woman becomes our next president for the next 4 years. I am scared to
If that happens, they would have been in power 16 of the last 20 years.
Yeah.
Show's over.